and I'm en route doing that. You know, this is just a step in the right direction. You know, and I know he's with me. He's with me at all times. He's one of the closest men to me. He was a father figure to me as well. You know, and a close friend of my father and I, and my godfather. I mean, he was like a father to me, and he'll always be with us.
Pereira was tough, obviously. Were you surprised at how durable he was? We hit him with a lot of big shots.
I was surprised of his head movement. You know, I'm used to seeing him just come straight forward and just brawling. But, you know, I made him think twice, and I just beat him to the shot. I beat him to the punch every time, and I think that's what kept him off. And, you know, I put him together every now and then. The minutes that he did try to come in and was looking for some type of success, I'd come back with a great shot, and that's when I dropped him in the 6th round. I believe it was the 6th round.
You've been at 147 for a minute now. I know there's Saddam Ali out there, Keith Thurman. What do you want next? Did you see Saddam Ali's performance, and what did you
I did. So, he fights well. He always has been. I congratulate him on his last victory. And, you know, if he comes down to welterweight, we're here. And if he ever wants a rematch, but he has a lot of good fights at 54 as well. And I wish him nothing but the best. And we have a loaded division here at the welterweight division. I'm Premier Boxing Champions, which I kind of threw me off when I was in the interview up in the ring. But you know, Premier Boxing Champions, all the welterweights are here, and we're looking forward to giving the fans a couple of great years of
They're
boxing.
talking about Garcia fighting Rios in February. What do you think about Brandon and Danny fighting?
I think it'd be a good fight. You know, Brandon is a warrior. He's a fighter that always comes to give a show to all his fans, and Danny Garcia is as well. But we have the brawler in Brandon Rios, and we have the boxer in Danny Garcia. We'll see who comes out with the victory.
Who's your ideal next opponent?
Sorry?
Who's your ideal next opponent?
Anyone. I have to speak with Guadalupe Valencia, who's back there, Al Heyman, and see who they want me to go up against. But I'm going to go up against anyone. Everybody knows that. I've always been up for a challenge against anyone. And then again, I want to become world champion again. So whoever has the WBC and WBA title, I want them. Whoever wants the IBF title, I want them. And then, you know, I want to become champion again.
It sounds like Thurman and Spence.
Hey, let's do it.
Hey, Jessie, so is 154 for that rematch with Ali, is that out of question? Would you only fight him again at 147?
No, I'll fight him at 54 too. That's not really a problem. What's done once could be done again. And, you know, it doesn't matter what weight. So, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem if you wanted to rematch it at 54.
When he went on... When Ali went on to beat Cotto in that upset, what do you think that said about you as a fighter? That you were able to knock him out, a guy that beat Cotto after losing that fight?
You know, the victory speaks for itself. You know, Ali's a great champion. And you know, I took him out in 9 rounds, and that basically tells you everything there. So
I think they offered you
better.
the Cotto fight, right?
I'm sorry?
Maybe they had talked to you about possibly Cotto.
Yeah, I was interested in that fight. The minute that it was mentioned to me, I jumped on it, but I jumped on the negotiations.
Yeah.
You know, my advisor and I. But unfortunately, you know, it didn't. Nothing was finalized, and the fight was given to Ali, another Golden Boy fighter, which I understand. You know, if they want to keep it in-house, it's up to them.